if you're walking around in life as a man, this is directly for men, understand this. But if you're walking around in life with fucking man boobs, 35% body fat, jiggling whilst you walk, can't even see your pee, and you call yourself high performance just because you're stacking some cash, right? Just because you're stacking cash with your business or in your career, your profession, it does not mean you are respected. It does not. You validate yourself way too much on the cash taken in rather than the quality of the life in which you're currently living. And that is the biggest fucking issue I see in this generation, brothers. And you might be watching this video right now and you're maybe going to click off because you've got the attention span of a donut and you want to watch a Mr. Beast video just to give you another hit of dopamine. But if you can sit your ass down and understand this as we dive in deeper, things are going to make more sense. But bro, do you not feel that sense? Do you not feel that quiet agitation every single night that you go to bed when you park your fat ass on your bed and your missus is there, she's not even attracted to you, doesn't even want to roll around and have a cuddle and a kiss anymore, and you're sitting there soft as a fucking melted Mars bar in the sun thinking, you know what, I'm happy with this. I don't think you for once ever said to yourself you're happy with this. Jiggling, you can't even look in the fucking mirror, you're repulsed by what you see in the mirror. It almost sickens you. Because there's a guy that you once were who was dialed, sharp, lean, confident. He was hungry, and this is the thing. So many of you guys get soft the more successful you become when it comes to your business, because when you were at the bottom of the hill and you were hungry, you were grinding, you weren't greedy, you weren't entitled, you would have done fucking anything to be more present, be more noticed. You want to look good in the beach. You want to look incredible in your clothes. You want to walk through the world like a fucking weapon, but yet you've softened. You've softened to life. Life bet you, bro. You got caught up in the noise, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and you found yourself in a place and space that you don't even respect anymore, and you can't even look at yourself in the fucking mirror. Do you think that is a life worth living? If the answer is no and you agree with me on that, then boom, there's hope. There's a fuck ton of hope for you, because I respect, right? See, if a fat guy came to me, a client who was out of shape came to me and said, I really want to get in shape, I'd be like, great. Talk to me, what kind of clothes do you want to wear? And it'd be like, I'd love to wear the suits, I'd love to wear, you know, nice shorts on my holidays, I'd love to wear a tank top in the gym. I'm like, cool, wear a tank top to the gym this week. And he'd be like, whoa, what do you mean, why I can't do that? I'm really out of shape. I'm like, you have to expose yourself to pain again, because you've been living such a comfortable fucking life for so fucking long that you've literally just abided to the rules of living like a fucking Mr. Whippy. Soft, gelatinous, lazy and entitled. So you need to be put back into the pain chamber. You need to be under more pressure and stress so you can actually be in that sense of, fuck me, I need to move out of this. Because see, when the pain of change outweighs the pain of staying the same, you will fucking make massive moves in your life. And that's why so many entrepreneurs, so many business owners, so many career-driven high performers get comfy. Once they hit 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, they get to a point and they've reached the peak amount stupid. If you've ever seen the Dunning-Kruger effect, it's like a chart. It's about psychological dissonance when it comes to transformation. If you've not seen it, go have a look at it. But if you really want to be someone worth respecting that can walk through the world, that their body, their presence, their energy says 1,000 words without them even having to open their mouths, then this is what you need to do. You need to action on your pain. You need to use that pain as leverage, right? Because leverage in life is, see, when you're dialed in, you're lean, sharp, confident, your energy is through the roof. You're like one of these infectious characters to be around. Like, you just bump into them and you're like, I feel amazing, I feel so high frequency. That can be you. Your biggest asset is your body right now. And that can be you if you are willing to put in the work, but you need to be exposed to the pain again before that work makes sense. Because if you're sitting in your comfy little environment where you've got your Cheetos, you've got your computer, your 60-hour work week, you're validating yourself on how many deals you closed or whatever, then that's where you're going to stay. And you're going to get fatter and softer, and before you know it, you'll stand up one day, if you can even stand up, and your arse will get stuck in the fucking chair you're working, and it will ruin you. It will ruin you. And so many people wait till a crisis happens before they take action. They might get pre-diabetes, they might have heart problems, they might have skin problems, they might have respiratory issues or problems, and they push the boat out as hard as they can, because humans love comfort. It is human nature. So you actually have to expose yourself to predisposed pain. You have to create pain in your life if you want to make change. Because so many people are happy on their nest egg, happy in their work life, happy fucking chappies. But they're really just so depressed behind the scenes. Don't optimize for happiness, optimize for purpose, optimize for fulfillment, optimize for being the very best version of you. And if you want to become the best version of you, you have to be a savage. You have to go full fucking psycho on doing things that the old you, the current you, would not be fond of doing. And that is a certainty. That is one of the certainties in life, that before massive breakthroughs happen, before huge change happens, you have to be exposed to pain. You have to be exposed to feeling discomfort, like elements of restriction, fasting, hard workouts, sweating, doing things you don't want to do, waking up early, journaling, understanding your mind, your psychology, understanding who the fuck you really are if you were to pull away all the weeds and actually look at it clean slate. You are a bag of organisms, right? Bones, blood vessels, muscles, and organs, right? That is what you are at the root core of it, just a bag of mush, essentially. Right now, you're not utilizing what you could be because you've identified as what you currently are. You're just an organism that is stagnant and stuck and seeking comfort so much so that you've lost who you really are along the way. So you got to cut the shit. You gotta cut the shit boil, and you gotta get your head switched on, and you gotta follow a simple system that's gonna get you back on top. Because if I was to tell you, right, you are like a sales rep doing high ticket sales, and you're doing okay. But if I was to say to you, right, if you want to make, do you want to make more money? And you were like, yeah, I want to make more money. Okay. If I was to say, if you got in the best shape of your life and your energy was high and you were more confident, would you make more sales? Yes, you would probably say. So why don't we get you lean, healthy, and confident so you make more sales? Because if you're intrinsically and extrinsically like programmed to just chase cash, then understand that you can only chase something as fit as you are. You need to be fit enough to run the race for the chase. Otherwise, you will be destroyed by your competition. And in this day and age, the competition, yes, there's plenty of it, but it's very, very easy to destroy them with being just slightly more competent and just having a better routine, managing their emotional energy better, managing their boundaries better, following a simple training program, having their macros laid out, knowing what supplements to take. Very simple shit. So the fact is, if you want to be better, start being better. Lose the fat, cut the slop, step into high performance. Stop treating yourself and your life like something that's passive, like something you don't care about. You only care about the money that hits your account every single month, and that's pathetic. You're meant to be a leader, and no one will ever take advice from you if you can't fucking stick to your own words. So fucking step it up, bro. Step it up, bro. Anyway, random thoughts are on my mind today. If this gave you anything, if this gave you fucking anything, it's to just get a grip of your fucking life. Look between your legs if you can even see your cock and know you're 35% body fat. And remember, you're a fucking man. You're a fucking man. Right? You want to be a Spartan. You want to be like Troy. You want to be like fucking Daniel Craig, James Bond. I know you do. Every man wants to. So what are you waiting for? And I know you think maybe when it gets easier and I've got more time and I've got more of this. Fuck all that. The time is now, it's always been now. The best time to plant a tree was, 30 years ago. The best time is fucking now. So take the action, do the work, stop selling yourself short. And there's a link below in the description if you want to work with me one-on-one and we'll flip this around. You know what to fucking do. Let's get it, let's go.